Hey, what's up guys, it's Brian here from FIFA Choice and welcome back to part 3 of our Porto career mode. Last episode we ended up winning the group stages of the Las Americas Invitational and are now heading into the semifinals against Zenit. To get ready for the game, I trained my players, specifically Abubakar in distance shooting, Brahimi in keep possession, Andre and beat your man, Livsnaski on 1-on-2 defending, and Gudino on 1-on-1 goalkeeping. I also made two notable changes to the lineup, adding in Ruben Neves and Sergio Oliveira into the midfield, taking out Mbula, and so we were ready to go. EA definitely overestimated how much we paid for Sergio Oliveira. I mean, 9 mil? Come on. But nevertheless, guys, we were off. And right from kickoff, Zenit was pushing hard. But I pushed back, lining up Ruben Neves for a great shot, but so close, hit the post. It was looking good for the youngster on his preseason debut. Next attack, we had Andre giving a great ball to Abubakar, but oh gosh, the defense was too strong. The last big attack of the first half happened in the 42nd minute when Abubakar laid off a great chip through ball into Brahimi, but it was right at the keeper, so the first half ended 0-0. Alright guys, starting off the second half, we had a great attack from Teo and Abubakar, but again, nothing happens and the one-time volley goes out. Around the 67th minute, I decided it was time to make a change, and I put in Bueno and Corona and took out Brahimi and Teo on the wing. There was not much else in the second half, and by the 90th minute, it was still 0-0. But one thing I didn't know when the game finished was that it was going directly into penalties. Yup, no extra time. But lucky for me, my penalty taker's a little better than Zenit's. So here it was, my first penalty shootout of the game. It started off Andre was going to take the first PK, and thankfully he slotted it in. Next off, the former Benfica man himself, Whistle, was lining up to take the PK, and I was counting on Casillas to save it. But I need not Casillas because it was over the bar. Abubakar, who had scored already 3 or 4 PKs, was lining up for the next PK. And ironically, he missed it. It'd all be even if Zenit scored the next PK here. But they hit the post, and I was ready to cement my win. Sergio Oliveira was going to take this next PK. And again, I miss. Now I was really counting on Casillas. And guess what? He saves it. Corona lined up for the next PK and I was praying. And he did it. Now it was all on Casillas to save this. If he did, we would be making it into the finals. The pressure was on. And oh gosh, he did it! We were into the finals of the Las Americas Invitational. So it turns out, guys, we were playing Monaco in the final, the team that you guys know I played my first game in the group stage and tied to, all at the hands of Traore. Now I was going into this a little nervous, knowing that this was probably the hardest team I had played in career mode so far. So at the start of the game I was pressing hard, and what do you know, Abubakar is fouled in the box again in the 2nd minute, and I'm granted a PK. I smash it in, and it's 1-0. But my winning streak was soon taken down a notch in the 14th minute when Monaco scored against me. And they almost got another chance soon after, but João Montinho makes one of the worst misses I've ever seen. At halftime, the score was leveled at 1-1. And coming into the second half, I was honestly scared because I was playing a lot worse. Monaco were dominating. And guess what? They scored. Guido Carrillo, who actually was supposed to come to Porto, but then went to Monaco instead. It turns out it bit us in the ass, huh? I later subbed in Corona, Mbula, and Danilo Pereira. At the 65th minute, while racing down the field with Abubakar, again I was fouled in the penalty box. And you guessed it, I received yet another penalty. Abubakar was lined up as usual to take it, and he smashed it in, and I tied it up. Now the big glorious moment for Porto happened in the 83rd minute when Corona capitalized, took the ball away from a Monaco player, passed it off to Abubakar, who raced down the field and slide it into the back of the net to make it 3-2 in the dying minutes of the game. A great goal at a great time. And so came the final whistle, and we were named the victors of the Las Americas Invitational Cup. I was pumped. Porto had done it. I had just proved myself as a manager. It was big, and I owed it all to PKs and a Boubacar. The team victorious, I went back to the office to deal with some transfers, and I found this guy, Bruno Gaspar, right back from Guimarães. He was suggested in the comments. I found out though that he was just recently bought for 6 mil from Guimarães from Benfica. So I just wanted to inquire about him and possibly get a loan out of that, because I feel like that's the best I can do right now since he's such a new transfer to them. Next off, both Kevin Dix and Andrew Zessa accepted our transfer offers, and then soon after that accepted our wage offers, and both of them joined the team. So those guys are going to be on the team now, guys. I'm pretty pumped. I'm going to see how they do on there. And I guess that concludes the episode, guys. We just won ourselves the preseason tournament. And we're going to go into the next episode talking more about transfers. Please comment who you want me to get. And we're going to go and play the first game of the season. So, see you then. Peace.